up, Pisces? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to be your December reading. So let's get into this and let's see what is going on for Pisces in the month of December. What is happening for the sign of Pisces in the month of December 2017? What is happening for the sign of Pisces, December 2017? All right, interesting. Okay, so the energy that you guys have for this reading is the Four of Cups in the reverse. So with the Four of Cups in the reverse, this is an offer that you guys are accepting, okay? Something that may help you to expand. But the problem is you're stuck in your head. You have negative thoughts here. You have, limiting thoughts that aren't going to be, that aren't going to help you with this new start that's coming in with the Empress here. So definitely something that could be coming into your lives that is going to be really good. Just got to make sure you guys aren't in your head about it and, let a good thing pass you by. Now, let's get into this and see how things go. The first card that you guys have for the past, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So with the Three of Swords in the reverse, this is a suppression of pain that you guys have, okay? Or this could be a situation where you're finding yourself forgiving another person for something that they may have done to you, okay? And we have the World card, so that could definitely be it. Maybe closing a chapter, putting it behind us, forgiving the people that we need to forgive, and just, forgetting about it, putting it in the past. Ace of Wands. So, yeah, something definitely ended, a new chapter that's coming in here. And it could have been something that was very burdening for you, possibly with an air sign. We have, that could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So we have a very reckless energy right here. So you could have stopped putting effort into something that could have been, just very toxic, because this is a very heavy energy, with the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Just very reckless, very tyrannical. It could be even abusive, okay? But I see you guys ending that chapter in your life. Now, the next card that we have here is the Judgment card in the reverse. So with this Judgment card in the reverse, you're looking at a situation and, seeing it as a bad call. And this could be just in reference to, what you had to let go of in the past. And you seeing it for what it is and letting it go is a good thing. You're able to move forward in a positive way with the Wheel card there. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Somebody who is unreliable, slightly promiscuous, but just someone who's kind of all over the place. It's someone who's charming, someone who's magnetic, but it could have been a situation that you tried to avoid altogether with the Five of Swords in the reverse, and by you doing that, that was a victory for you. The last card that you guys have for the past, we have the Nine of Wands. So with the Nine of Wands, you guys are really being resilient and standing your ground with the situation. And this is something that you could find to be very exhausting for you. Okay? Six of Swords in the reverse. Whatever it was here that you guys moved on from, I just feel like it was really, really hard to let it go and to move on from it. Okay? But intuitively, I always say that this is your card, guys, because you're the most intuitive in the zodiac. But it's like you knew that this just wasn't going to go well. You knew that it's something that you just had to get yourself out of no matter how hard it was. But, with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Six of Cups, you guys are kind of at a standstill. And I see you guys looking back and thinking about the past and how things used to be and kind of being in a sense of stagnation. Now, going into the present moment, we have the Knight of Cups, okay? So this is your energy. This is you guys being, very loving, very caring, working towards something or someone that you're very, passionate about. And it could be something that's burdening, okay? So for some of you, this could be at work. Maybe you're just putting in a lot of extra work. Or maybe you just feel burdened by how hard you have to work on whatever this is. And at the same time, you're still, trying to have this sense of avoiding problems and avoiding issues. So it's like you're trying to really be strategic about how you're going to move forward. So again, there could be that sense of stagnation, but I feel like it's just you guys trying to figure out how you want to move forward. Okay. For some of you, maybe there's something that you want to celebrate, or this could even be a third party situation that might come in where it might cause a sense of instability. Now, the next card is very interesting. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So this is an ex who returns into your life, okay? Or an ex that you reach out to. So for some of you who are in a relationship, maybe that's where the third party could come in by, someone reappearing from the past. And we have the Fool card here. So for those of you who are single, you could have someone from the past coming in where you look at this person and you feel that you want a new start with them. But there's going to be a secret that comes out about this. Or maybe, for any of you who are in a relationship and there's an ex coming back, that could come out. So be careful there. But yeah, it keeps showing the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this could be a situation with this ex coming back in, whether you're single or in a relationship, that it could just cause, a bit of a stir up. Okay, it looks like for some of you, it could be problematic with this person coming back in. The next card that we have is the Five of Cups. So there's some sort of loss that you're feeling here. All right, Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, a sense of stagnation. And there's something here that either you're trying to manifest or that someone's trying to manifest. Something that you see as wish fulfillment, something that you deeply desire, but you're lost when it comes to whatever this is, because it's like you're seeing it for what it truly is. For some of you, we keep getting this fire energy in the reverse. So there could be a fire energy in your life that's causing problems. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is going to be someone who's really dramatic. I think of it as like Mariah Carey having a meltdown, okay? So just like a diva just flipping tables over in a sense. And with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this could cause issues. This could cause you to not see eye to eye with a particular person or in regards to a situation in your life. Now moving forward, the first card that we have is the Hierophant. So, anytime I see the Hierophant, to me, it's a reminder that I'm on the right path. It's a reminder that, this is a divine purpose. This is a divine path that we are, being guided, in a direction that we need to go in. Okay, but this is all about higher order. This could also be a card about marriage. So for some of you that are married, there could be an injustice that comes into the marriage or into the relationship. Okay, where there's somebody here who just really feels very bothered and very impatient about a situation. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, she is the hardest queen to get into the reverse because she's the most patient. She's the one who's going to be, the most resilient when it comes to adversities coming in. And I feel that it's just the person who can take the most. So whoever it is here that's, in the reverse and just feeling really bothered and unstable by how things are transpiring, it's somebody who's put a lot of effort into this job or this relationship, okay? But there is a new start here that comes of it. Something that is really going to change your life, okay? But just be careful that it's going to be for the better because we have the Chariot in the reverse. So some of you may have exes coming back in, but it may not be a good path to take, okay? Now, the next card we have is the Page of Swords in the reverse. So, you guys are having a very harsh sense of communication with somebody. So they could be speaking this way to you, or you could be speaking this way to them, or it could be, a collaboration of both of you guys doing it. But this is somebody who is extremely direct, but they're very harsh with how direct they are. So, I've used this example before. So instead of telling somebody like, hey, is everything okay? It looks like you've gained a few pounds or you're stressed out. This is you going up to someone and saying, wow, you got fat as fuck. What happened? Okay, so it's how we make, how we deliver that. All right, we have the Page of Wands. So again, this fire energy keeps reappearing. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That there could be a new start that happens here regarding this person, but it's something that could be extremely conflicting in your life. Okay, something that you feel may have been unfinished business, but that you have to cut off and that you have to stop talking to it. Because whoever this is, this person is a leech, okay? And this person is going to drain you guys of your energy, and especially for, you know, those Pisces, you guys feel things so much, you know, to the core. And you guys have to be very, very careful with the energy that you allow into your life and to those who you have around you. Okay, there could be something concerning this person that ends up with somebody feeling betrayed. Okay, I just don't see it going a good way, guys. 10 of Cups in the reverse. So if any of you have, you know, a past ex-lover coming back, you might really want to look at the situation before, you know, you jump into it. Okay. Now, the next card that we have, and the last card for your future, is the 9 of Swords in the reverse. So with this 9 of Swords in the reverse, you choose to stop stressing out about a certain topic. You choose to stop losing sleep with a certain topic. But there's a sense of you still feeling lost, not knowing which path to take. And with the 8 of Swords, you guys are stuck in your head about things, okay? But I really see that there's something that you stop putting effort into, that you come to the realization of. And again, it keeps showing this fire energy. You know, if you guys do have a fire sign coming back in, I can see it as being very problematic. Okay? But there's just going to be, I feel like there's going to be something this month that you guys may want to build, or that somebody else may want to build, but the way you guys want to build it is different. Okay, so there could be that clash of opinions right there. Okay. Now, let's see. I'm going to give you guys 3 cards of advice just because I feel like we should just dig into this a little further and see, you know, which way you guys want to go with this. Give me 3 cards of advice for the sign of Pisces. What should they do? How they should go about the situation? Swayze, no. He is biting the cord that is keeping this camera alive right now. And if he bites it off, all goes to nothing. All right, let's see what's going on. All right. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. So we have the 8 of Pentacles as the energy for this, and the 2 of Pentacles. So there's something that you're working hard on where you might be juggling a lot in the situation, or maybe someone that you're dealing with is juggling a lot in the situation, but there's someone that you're going to become very guarded against. Again, King of Wands in the reverse. So, you know, with this card, there could be some promiscuity coming in related to a fire sign here. Okay, something that just makes things feel very unstable. So what the advice is that there's going to be unexpected information that comes out regarding a fire sign here, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. And it could be regarding a third-party situation, okay, where if you guys are in a relationship, someone may interfere, okay? If you're single and just really talking to someone, someone may interfere. And you might see that, you know, somebody may be manipulating you. So I really want you guys to be careful. And, you know, especially if you have someone coming in, take everything that they say and do with a grain of salt. And especially if this is someone from the past who has put you through a lot of trials and tribulations, this has to be the sort of situation where you see the person for how they act, not what they say, because here this could definitely be someone who causes an issue. So I wouldn't, you know, if there's any exes coming back into your life, especially fire signs, I definitely wouldn't go for it this month. But let's see what your guidance is, okay? What does Pisces need to hear for the month of December 2017? Give me a guidance card for Pisces, December 2017. Okay. All right, guys. You have a card dance celebration. So let's see how this ties into everything. All right. So the sacredness of any celebration is dependent upon the quality of spirit that is present. The quality of spirit is greater to the degree that you are fully present with minimal inhibitions about expressing your joy and your happiness through physical movement. Focus on what you want to celebrate. Put on some music and dance, whether slow or fast. Sing a song while you do. Make one up about what you most have to celebrate. God's wish is for everyone to enjoy their time on earth, and part of that wish is to celebrate your capacity to be joyous and express it through your body. Whether in private, with a small group of friends, or a large communal gathering, let music, song, and dance be a part of your sacred ceremony, regardless of what you are celebrating. For truly, any celebration is sacred. I think that this is very appropriate, especially with us, going into a new year where at the end of the month, there is going to be a lot of celebrations happening. I can't talk right now. Um, I think what's most important, especially with what may be coming in for you guys, is that if there's things that are good in your life and you find a sense of stability, you need to celebrate and be happy about what you have. If there's external things trying to come in, especially if these are people that have hurt you in the past or just circumstances that didn't go according to you, it might not be the best time to allow that in. So we have to focus more on what it is that makes us happy, and we got to stick to that. I'm going to pull one more card for you guys just to see, because I usually let the cards fall out. This time I pulled it out, so let's just see what the cards let fall out, okay? Give me one more card of advice for the sign of Pisces. See what wants to fall out for you guys. There we go. Okay. Alright, so you guys are getting two. So we have dance and we have breathe. Very beautiful card. Forest, breathe. Let's see what this card has to say. Okay. Page 68. Okay. Your breathing is too shallow. Although it may feel natural, it is an unhealthy habit that causes this shortness of breath. No matter if this is habitual or triggered by some event or circumstance, it activates certain physiological signals that prepare your system for fight or flight. Another conditioned response to perceived danger is to hold your breath. This is your survival response, although it does not serve you to do so. So breathe, inhale deeply regardless of your concerns, worries, or problems, then let it go. Next, allow yourself to breathe a little deeper and slower a few times. Remember that every breath you inhale is a gift, and every breath you exhale is a gift. The forest is a clear reminder of how this works. Alright guys, so like I said, there could be someone coming in from your past or just someone, around you that may not have the best intentions for you this month. Somebody who may want to mess around with your life a bit. If you feel that things are good, if you feel that things are great, even, we can have a very good life and still argue with certain people in our lives, but it doesn't mean that that's going to be an argument that dictates how the relationship is going to go with that person. I think this is a time where we have to reflect and we have to look and say, you know what? This person is good for me, or these people around me are really good for me, so let me enjoy what I have. If there's anything that comes in that could feel troubling or that could threaten your happiness, you really have to go with the flow on this one, guys. If there's something that you feel like you're fighting a lot or that you're resisting a lot and it's just not, going in accordance with how you feel or with how you want to move forward, you got to breathe and you got to chill out and you got to let it go. But I think the most important thing, with these two cards is we have to take things for what it is, okay? How do I not put this? If there's someone or something in your life where you feel that it's forced, where you feel that it's just too much, you have to be able to accept that what's meant for you is going to be in your life. There's certain things that we just simply cannot control, guys, okay? And what happens when something bad happens, okay, that we can't control? We want to fight, we want to scream, we want to cry, but does that actually help us get to a better place? We have to start worrying about solutions, and we have to only worry about those things that are within our control. There may be things that happen that really test you, okay, trials and tribulations, but if you truly feel that it's something you don't have power over, just let it go. If you feel that it's something that's going to be negative, just let it go. Especially going into the new year, again, guys, just focus on who's been there for you. Focus on what's good for you and how you're going to move forward. Who's helping you breathe, or who's making you hold your breath. Okay? And if they're not in alignment with your happiness, if they're not in alignment with your inner peace, we really have to work on just getting that out. You know, again, especially with the new year coming in, it's going to be a time of purging. Okay, and this is something I've been talking to about every sign. I feel like this is a time where you really look back on your past year, and things that just haven't worked out for you, you gotta let it go. Okay? So breathe, guys. Everything's going to be fine with this. Now, I think that this is a very beautiful reading. And anything that's negative, you know, because I know people could get upset if they look at a reading and they think that it's negative. One thing about me, I personally don't like getting myself read, but when I do, and I do see something negative in the future, it never happens, okay? And that's because I see it coming and I avoid it. So if you guys see that there's someone from the past, or there's just a fire sign, or just someone who could come in to mess things up, you know, and you're watching this reading, you're equipped, you're ready, okay? So with you being equipped, you get to breathe and you get to enjoy this new year. So I really see it as a beautiful thing, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning into that. Now, the wait time for readings is down 3 to 5 days. Okay, if you guys want to contact me, you can contact me instantly through an app called InstantGo. It's only for iPhone users now, but it's the same as an emergency reading. So you can video call me, or you can just regularly call me, and we'll do a reading right on the spot. If you guys have any questions, like a one-question thing where you just want an answer really quick, you can send the questions through there. Now, do keep in mind it does charge you for every question that you guys send me. So if you say, "Hey, Lissette, I need a reading," it's going to charge you for, you know, for saying that to me. So just get straight into the question. "Hey, Lissette, you know, is my girlfriend cheating on me?" And then that's something that I can definitely look into, and I'll give you the response right back. Other than that, if you guys want a video emergency reading where you're watching it just like you are here, you guys can get that as well. Anything that I post, you know, in terms of recorded readings, whether it's the 3 to 5 day reading or the emergency readings, I leave them on YouTube indefinitely, okay? So you can always check back and always, you know, see how it resonates a month or two after I send it to you, okay? So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm going to be back shortly with your love readings. But I love you guys so much, and I hope that you guys are doing well this month. Take care.